Hey guys, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Monday! New week, new opportunity to have a great week and do something fun and productive. Yes, time to start over, right? Monday's always a very busy day. Today will be that way too. Hubby's staying home again. Just one more day. To hopefully get feeling better. He's feeling better, but he's like, I think I just need one more day to just get over that hump. So, anyways, he'll be home. You'll hear dogs going crazy out there once he gets up because that's what happens around here. Anyways, we are doing this fun project. I showed you this the other day. It is going to be a black frame. I think we'll do the frame first so it can be setting up, and it will be nice and solid by the time we put the blocks in. This is our Santa Claus is coming to town leaning ladder blocks. Okay, so these pop out. There's 4 of them. Our leaning ladders usually have like 3 slots, but there are 4 of these blocks. So if you don't want to put it into this frame and you want to put it into your leaning ladder, just use one of the little easels. This is a big easel, but but you know, some of the small ones that we have with our other little kits, just use one of those to put the extra one on. Yeah, you don't have to feel like you have to use them all. So if you don't want to do this frame, you can always use your regular ladder that you have and just use one of these little easels. This is the big easel. This is for signs, not for little things like that. Anyways, just say hello if you're out there watching. If you're coming back and watching the replay, just put hashtag replay. My eye is acting up this morning. I feel like I'm winking at you guys. It's really having a problem. Allergy eye. Oh my goodness. Yeah, something going on with the left eye now. My right eye was like having issues last week. Now it's the left eye, but that's okay. I think it's just must be dog hair. you know how that goes, where you have so many animals that there's always like stuff in the air. They were playing so good last night. It was so funny running through the house chasing each other. Oh my gosh. I can't ever get a video. As soon as I take out my phone to take a video, they stop. It's not like when Marley and Chloe used to do it and I got the cutest videos. They would just keep going. These dogs, they stop. And they're like, "Oh, you're taking a picture of me?" How funny. Anyways, let's get started, guys. Let me see who's here. Let me share this to VIP group. Just say hello. I can't wait to do this one. It is so cute. This is it. So super duper cute. We'll do the frame first. We've done this frame before. I should have just painted it really quick, but I didn't because it's been a while. Where am I? Who am I? I don't even know today. Trying to find my page so I can share this over. Let me make sure my volume's down, Darlene. Okay, so I'm on my own today. Tara has family coming in town on Wednesday. No, actually, I don't know if they're already here. They might already be here. So, yeah, they might be. I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, she has vacation this week. She'll be painting a few hours at home for me at nighttime because they have to come back because of Snoopy Doopy Doo. He's so funny. I got to see him the other day. On Friday when she came to pick up stuff to paint. She had to come back and get tape. And they live just around the corner, so she brought Snoopy for his first walk. Oh my gosh, that dog was so excited to see me. He peed all over me. He was so excited. Hi, Doris, my sister. How are you? Hi, Laura. Hi, Carrie. Weekend went way too fast. You're right. It really did. Hi, Carol. How are you? Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Karen Ross. I know. Yes, I've been praying for Florida. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody over there is safe. Not too much devastation with this hurricane. Gosh. I haven't seen anything yet this morning, but I don't turn on the news, so that doesn't surprise me. Hey, Bridget, how are you? Hi, Julie. So if you're over there, I hope you can see things. I hope that you haven't lost power. Yeah, really scary. Gosh, it'd be like us having earthquakes, but knowing, okay, there's going to be an earthquake that's going to hit. Yeah, I don't even know how it would be. Okay, let's take these off so we can just lift this up. We're going to create the frame first. Okay, so we'll do the frame first, and then we'll do the blocks. That way the frame can be setting up, and nothing will be moving around. We do need to paint this, okay? You don't need to paint the inside, but you do need to paint about an inch in. So I think what we'll do is, this is what we're going to do, guys. We'll bring this over. So the stuff that we need to paint, the entire thing, we need to paint all of this, okay? And then all of this. And then I'm just going to hold this in my hand and paint the outside and then set it to the side. Hi, Julie. How are you? Hi, Lynn. Sorry, I might have said hi already. Sometimes you get two highs from me. Nothing wrong with that, right? Let me get another thing to put more paint in. I just need some black paint. I'm going to keep myself out of the corner. My eye is twitching. So I'm gonna keep myself out of the corner this morning. Okay, I'm going to pour some black paint here. We're going to get a coat of black paint on this, and then we'll glue it together, and that way we have our frame done. So hope you all had a great weekend. I had a good weekend, good productive weekend. I have an order for a memorial service that I'm working on, a large order for someone for their loved one, and it has to go in the mail today. So lasers were running till 2:30 in the morning, and then I have a few more to do. Just wanted to make sure I had most of it done last night. So, hey, this is like a paint palette. Look at that. You know how artists have a paint palette with a hole in it? Look at this. I'm an artiste. Oh. So funny. Okay. What'd you guys do this weekend? Tell me what fun things you did. Anybody? Anyone? Hey, Lisa. Hi, Darlene Hunger. Happy Monday. I'm staying out of the corner. I got an eye thing going on. My eye's kind of twitchy today. Do you ever have that? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's being overtired. I am a little bit overtired just because I am working really hard. Tara's not here, and I'm keeping up with the orders. I have both of the great big orders done and ready to ship. So yeah, that was a lot. And then another decent size order came in yesterday in the afternoon, and then one this morning. So I'm really trying to keep up with everything and not have anything get behind. Okay, perfect. All right, that's all I need to do. I don't need to do the whole inside. I'm actually going to glue my blocks in, because for me, these blocks are going to go to the craft show. So I'm going to set this to the side so it can dry for a moment, and then we'll paint the rest of everything. Okay, so now we'll paint all this. Yeah, and I know this is hanging off the side, but okay, let's just we don't need very much on our brush for this. So yeah, my weekend was working totally, and I got a ton of things assembled that Tara had painted, which was nice. So she'll be painting again today, because she does have family in town, but I don't think they're not doing anything today. So she's going to be painting for me today, and then I think tomorrow also, and then maybe she'll be back here tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. And then I know Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, she is out completely, but she'll be doing stuff at night for me, because they have to come back, because Snoopy, they can't take Snoopy down to the beach house. The kiddos, the grandkids will be down at the beach house with her family, her mama and her dad. They'll be down there hanging out at the beach. How fun is that? But they can't take the dogs. So they have two schnauzers, and then they have Snoopy, and Snoopy is he's just so cute. I wonder if I can share. I bet I have a picture on my phone that's uploaded by now that I can share. Remember Snoopy, who looked just like Snoopy? Yeah, he still does. But he's a fluffy version. He's gotten fluffy, and he's getting a little bit bigger. He still is pretty small. So compared to a couple of the other pups, he's the runt, I think. He's pretty small. So, okay. Getting this all smoothed out. We're going to dry it, and then we'll glue this together, and that way this can be setting up while we're we'll use this for one of the blocks while we're painting everything else. It's a long weekend in Canada, so your son and your girlfriend are here for a visit. Nice. Vicky, hi, good morning. Hi, Laura, cleaned yard work, canned 16 jars of pickles. Oh my goodness, girlfriend. Crafted a little bit and baked. Nice. Hi, Deb, my sister. How are you? Hi, Tony Wilson. Long time no see, girlfriend. How are you? Okay, let's try. So, what? There's like a thing sticking onto it. Fun, fun, fun. Oops, I missed a little bit. See, that's what happens when you stand up. You can see where you missed. So I'm feeling good. So today is week 4 after my surgery, and I am feeling really good. So the great thing is that the tailbone pain went away. That was like the worst thing. I was really hoping that wasn't going to be a permanent fixture in my life. So I had this weird tailbone thing going on every time I stood up. When I transitioned from sitting to standing, I had excruciating pain in my tailbone, and that has gone away. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Moved all weekend while it was cool outside. Nice, nice. That's right, you have a new house. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. Okay, I am going to ink the edges just with my white on the beaded part. Well, actually, I'm going to do it on all of them just really quickly. Okay, bring in this one. We're going to glue this together, then we'll do our blocks, okay? So we're doing this part first. This is our frame to hold everything. I have a whole bunch of these cut out for all my different blocks that I'm going to be doing for my craft show. I just think this is just the cutest thing. I'm hoping other people love it too. So she moved close to where she lives now. Just moving to a different house. Same area. She's in Kuna. Are you in the same town that you moved to? Or did you move to, is it a different town? I know now you're moving close to where you were. Okay, let me get the white. Where are you? Jenny got home from convention. Oh yeah, that's right. You were at convention. How did that go? That's awesome. Doing laundry, getting ready for your knee surgery on Thursday. Oh, girlfriend. Where are you having it done at? Do you need help with anything? Let me know. I am here. So, oh gosh, I have stuff all over my hands. Let me just wipe that off. I can't do anything without getting messy. I am glad they're getting your knee surgery done because I have a friend that is through Kaiser, and she still doesn't have a surgery date, and her knee's completely destroyed, and she's still waiting on a surgery date. It just is terrible. So moved to Nampa. Okay, Nampa. Okay, I knew it was close. And then I thought, well, maybe it's not the same town. But she was in Kuna, and now she's in Nampa, 9 miles away. That's not far. That's not too far. But it's far enough that you have to pack up everything. It's not like when we lived up the street and we moved across the street. We just rolled everything across the street. Yeah, that's hard. Okay, so I am just inking the edges. I just kind of wanted it to have a different look. Usually I don't do that with the frames, but this one I'm doing that. And you can sand it if you want to. Or you can choose not to do this, okay? Totally up to you what you do. I'm just going to turn it and get all of that. It just kind of is going to make it look more, oops, more Christmassy. I'm not in the corner for a reason. I got something going on with my eyeball. So I would just be winking at you guys the whole time. I don't know what's going on with it. You know when you got that little tick? my eyeball's just doing that twitchy thing this morning, so I'm choosing not to wink at you all morning. Yep. Okay. Getting this all done. So cute. So cute. And then we'll glue it together. I love these frames. I love being able to make frames, you know? I mean, it's pretty amazing to be able to do your own thing like this. So Jenny says, having it in Poway. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me know if anything happens. I know he's going to be there for you, but if you need anything. Are you staying, is it just outpatient? I'm not that far away from you. I can run up and help you. But if something happens, Jenny, just let me know. I am happy to help you. What are, let me see. Convention was great. The long sessions, but worth. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I like the little inker thing. Um, your husband's eye is your husband's eye is twitching too. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's just so weird. Marilyn says, "Good morning. Just finished July's kit gingerbread. People were a chore. Yes, I know. There's a lot of gingerbreads. I love gingers. They're so fun." I'm looking back to see if I missed anything else. Okay, let's glue this together, and then we'll set this to the side, and we'll paint all of our blocks. We're painting Christmas blocks today because, you know, it is August. It's getting closer to Christmas. I have my craft show coming up, so Darlene needs stuff, and you guys need to prepare ahead of time. So there's never such thing as doing it too early. Honestly, we always did for our craft shows. We did our Christmas stuff year round. When we did the ornaments, we would do our stuff in January. We'd start with our new designs. I'm going to go right to the corner. Yeah, when we would do all of our designs. We used to do everything, just all our own stuff. It's been a while. It's been a while. Things changed. So we were more into our wedding stuff for a long time, and then along came COVID. Along came COVID, and it threw us back into doing a lot of wood stuff. And yeah, that was really crazy, wasn't it? 2020. But yeah, I love the things that came out of that, though. I did so many more Facebook Lives with cute little projects during that time. Okay, I think I need to use a sponge for this. I think. Okay, because I don't know that I can get like a little tiny fine line. So let's get a little bit of glue right there. And let me grab a new sponge. You're told to buy magnesium glycinate. It relaxes the muscle. Okay, we'll see if that's something that I can do. It's outpatient. Okay, perfect, Jenny. Yeah, I don't know what's in it, but like if I can find it without any fillers, that would be a good thing. Yeah, it just started. This morning I woke up and my eye was twitching. I'm like, okay. It usually only lasts like a day or so. And I know I have just been on the computer so much doing stuff. All weekend I was doing orders and doing wedding orders, and I have this big huge memorial order that I'm working on that has to go out in today's mail. So it's just, sometimes it's just the stress. I feel like the stress does it. So I just need to go in and go back to sleep. If I go back to sleep, it'll probably help. It might be gone when I wake up. Okay, just trying to get a little bit of this all along this whole area, and then quickly put it down before it dries. Before it dries, guys. Yeah, I do want it to be globby on here. I just want to make sure I have enough, and every corner has some on it. Okay, all right. And then I'm going to center it, and then we're going to set this to the side, and this will be for our blocks. Okay, we're going to paint the blocks next. Okay, I'm going to get any of that if I had too much. I hear dogs. Hubby must be up. I told you we'd hear him. Okay, isn't this cute? That is such a cute frame. Okay, we're going to do our little leaning ladder blocks. You don't have to put in this frame. You can use the leaning ladder. It relaxes the muscle. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's a great suggestion. Thank you. I will come back to this. Magnesium glycinate. Okay. I might even have just magnesium in my vitamins. Maybe if I take, I'll see what I have in my vitamins. I might even have that. So I'll see what I already have and maybe take a little bit extra. I did miss my vitamins once last week. It does throw me off when I miss. And I go, oh, how did I do that? I take it every morning first thing, but sometimes. Okay, so we're going to get all of our blocks put onto here. Hopefully they'll all fit. If they don't, I'll pull that sheet again. Okay, so I'm going to try to just do it in a row. And that's another reason for keeping myself out of the corner. Okay, here we have Santa. So there's his face. We'll pull his face off. There's There's his outfit. Here's white and white. Lots of white. 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 Face color, or flesh color, sorry. This is white also. Let's see. Stars yellow. I'm gonna have to make my board go. I'll adjust everything. Sorry. White, flesh, black, and green. Okay, let me just go in so that you can see the whole board, and I'm gonna adjust things a little bit. Okay, my camera needs to be, we'll just leave it. There we go. Do you cut one of those for smaller frames? I can, yeah. I can cut, I can do like for a single. Do you want like just for a single? Is that what you want? I can do these like for just one. Is that what I think that's what you meant, right? I can do that. Hey Cheryl, how are you? I'm sorry, no, Cheryl, that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say yes, John is doing better. I must not be. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's so funny. That is hilarious. Okay. All of these are white. Okay. So Santa Claus is coming to town. You guys, I just don't know. See, I told you there's a reason for keeping myself out of the corner today. It's going to be one of those days. Santa Claus is coming to town. So all the words are white. And the block is red. Okay, so that goes there. Okay, now we have our cute little reindeer. And we can put the block right there. The reindeer itself is going to be honey brown. And then burlap for this. We're going to do burnt umber for the antlers. Red for the nose and green for that part. Hey Chris, how are you? Hi Jeanette. How is everybody? We're doing our little leaning ladder blocks that we're putting in the frame. Okay, here's Mrs. Claus. So we're just taking her apart, basically. Okay, so she has like a little hat band that's red, and then this part's red, and the heart's red. Okay, that her outfit's going to be pink. We're going to do her face flesh tone. It doesn't come out. It's just like that. Glasses are red, so we have lots of red. Her hair is going to be white. So this up here is white and this is white. And then the nose is going to be flesh tone. We have green and we have a green for the holly and green for the button. Okay, got it? Got it. Okay, let's start painting. All right, so I told you we're going to use that black that I had in this thing here. Oh, let me get a paper towel. So how is everybody? Hope your weekend went well. Mine did. Mine was just busy, that's all. Just busy. Okay, I'm just clearing a place for more paint brushes because there's going to be a lot. Okay, so black. Hi, Karen Monko. How are you? Okay, so let's do all our black. So this block is black. And what else is black? Let me look. Santa's button is black. And that's it. Okay, so I used up some of that paint. All right, next color. Let's do all of our red. Okay, let's bring out a palette dish. Do we need that? Nope, we don't really. Actually, because guess what? All of this is red because the white part is down here. So this is actually country red. So let's get country red, and then what else is red? This is red. Okay, so we'll get, and then we'll do whatever on here is red. So we'll need to do 2 coats on the red. Red always requires 2 coats because it's a little transparent. Okay, that's, okay, what else is red? Let me look and see. I have red for here. This is red. This is red. This is red. Okay. Rudolph's nose is red. And that's all for now. Aside from this. Make sure that you smooth that out, Darlene. Let me put a little bit back. I don't need as much as I thought I did. Okay, so let me put a little bit of this back. If you're just hopping on, I am just staying out of the corner because I got this twitchy thing in my eye. And don't want you all to think I'm winking at you. Plus, you need to be able to see this whole board. So there you go. Just one of those things. Okay. I try not to get any on the side because then it's not going to fit into the little frame as well. Okay, what's this next one? This one is pink. Okay, so the cotton candy. So cotton candy, and then Mrs. Claus's outfit. Okay, so cotton candy. All right. I really don't have anything going on this week, just working on stuff. And for my bookkeeping job, of course, it's the beginning of the month, which means that I have to do month end. So last month end paperwork. So I have that going on. It's always a joy. It is always a joy. Not, okay, I don't have to go all the way to the top because it has this little red thing here. So I'm just going to go as close as I can without getting up on top. Okay, what else is, oh, this is red too. Her glasses are red. Let me go back and do the glasses. I will do 2 coats of pink. Okay, glasses are red. Okay, next color for this is, oh, it's gray. Let me find my gray. Where are you? It's hiding from me. Here we go. Okay, slate gray. I knew I didn't have all my colors out. So slate gray. I think that's the only thing that's gray. Yep. That is the only thing that's gray. I'll need more brushes. I knew I'd need more brushes. I have a few, but okay, so slate gray. All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like it was such a busy weekend, and you know, I worked with a couple of people. I told you about the one helping them find their dogs. It's such a good feeling to be able to do that. You know, it's so weird how out of the ashes come joy, you know, and it's not always joy for me. So because of losing Chloe, I have been able to help so many people find their pet and bring them joy. And also, you know, I was talking to my husband the other day and to Tara, and you know, if Chloe hadn't gone missing, we would never have Sophie. And we would never have Annie, and we wouldn't have Riley, and we wouldn't have Darcy. So, and we wouldn't have the puppies. So it's so weird, guys. I'm thinking about the whole process. Yeah. If I, you know, sometimes it's just in God's plan. And even though it hurts us, and I went through so much, there's joy in people's lives because of what happened to me. And I've been able to help others get their pups back. And people that found dogs, help them reunite the dogs with the owners. So I didn't realize just how many dogs go missing every single day. It is crazy. It's crazy how many people lose their dogs and never look for them. What is up with that? What is up with, if you lose your dog, don't you want it back? I do. But sometimes people don't ever search for their dog. It's just so crazy. Okay, what else is white? Her hair is white. Okay, so her hair is white. And then up here, her hair is white also. Yeah, my eyes have truly been open to this whole issue with with people just breeding too much. You know, I mean, it's great if you want a designer dog that, if you have allergies like I do, and you need to ensure that your dog is 100% hypoallergenic, that's different, you know. But it's really just sad to me. It's really sad. The population explosion. There was a lady last night that was trying to, it's so funny. She got called out because she said, I found this litter of puppies. It was really sad. So she said, I found this litter of puppies. Their mama must have abandoned them. And it was, what's the really mean dogs? All of a sudden my brain went blank. So the really mean dogs that people say are mean, and sometimes they're not, but not Dobermans, but anyways, those dogs. And guess what? It was actually her litter. She was breeding puppies. She was breeding puppies. It was crazy. So the people went to her page and they go, hello, this is your litter, and you're saying that you found this litter of puppies and you need help with it now. Yeah, she was breeding them, and pit bulls. So she was breeding pit bulls, and all of a sudden she's like, I found this litter of puppies and I need someone to help me rehome them. No, it was her litter of puppies. Yes, she tried to get away with it. People did not let her. They went to her page. They sent pictures of her litter of her puppies and the mama dog. Yeah. So I couldn't believe that she did that. Could not believe it. Pit bulls. Yes, pit bulls. Is that crazy? Is that crazy that she did that? She tried to get away with having everybody help her rehome her pit bull puppies. And they, yeah. So, hey, Jeanette, how are you? Did I say hello already? I might have. Dogs are not mean. It's human. Exactly. I agree. Occasionally you will find one that can be that way because it's bred into it. Now, sadly, my son had pit bull dogs and they were absolutely fine. But the male went really crazy when the female had puppies. And I don't always understand that. And they never would have known that this would happen. And it's really, really sad. So when my son lived in Boulevard and Taylor worked here for me, their dog was pregnant, and they didn't know that it was time. You know, sometimes you just don't know. Okay, this is warm beige. So if they'd known that it was close to time, which they probably should have known if they did x-rays, they should have stayed home with the dog. Anyways, mama dog had her puppies, and the daddy killed them all. They got home, and the puppies, I think there might have been one that survived. Anyways, it was just sad. It was sad. I don't know why dogs do that. You know, they're animals. But yeah. And the dogs are perfectly fine. Whenever I would go there, they were absolutely fine. But he just had his moment of, I'm getting rid of this puppy. And I think there were 3 that he killed. So, and one survived. I think she laid on top of it. And actually, because they had video. They had video inside their garage. And so they saw the massacre, basically. How sad is that? But it happens. It happens, you know. Okay, so that was deep okra. And then we're going to do all of our little holly leaves. We're going to do them green. Is because, yes, exactly. Yeah, I agree. They should have been because they were just pups. They were young, and sometimes people think that they need to wait, and then it's too late. Yep. I know. It was just the saddest thing. I just can't even. It's just terrible. It's terrible. So, but they were really cute pups, and they were always really, really nice. I didn't have a problem with them. Okay, so I got all my green. We'll do a second coat. We'll do the little berries. I hate people that see. Yes, exactly. I agree totally. Jeanette, doing the best you can. Your back is in a lot of pain. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that you're having pain in your back. That is the worst. I've been through that. It's really hard sometimes to get it under control. And Lisa says, and people do not need to be breeding. Period. I agree. They do not. There's enough dogs out there in the shelters. So I feel like I want to start posting about that. So here's the thing. So San Diego is a non-kill shelters. So people tend to take the animals there, and people are reunited with their dogs. They know to look there. Okay, up in LA and Orange County and San Bernardino, those are kill shelters. So dogs can get euthanized on the 4th day if they're aggressive or if there's not room. So they go up for adoption the 4th day, but they also can be euthanized the 4th day. Usually it's like the 7th day. So there's a time period when there's a 3-day hold for the owner to come and get the animal. If they have a microchip, okay, that was burnt umber. Okay, we're gonna do burlap for the top part. If there is a microchip, they'll hold them longer. Like Darcy, they held for 14 days, which is crazy. That just is pretty much unheard of. But Anyways, they were hoping her family would find her. So there are so many dogs up there. There's so many cute little fluffy dogs. If you want a cute little fluffy dog or a doodle or whatever, there are tons up there. People do not need to go to breeders. That is the problem, is that people are supporting that. And so people keep breeding because people go to them. If everybody went to the shelter to find a dog, then these backyard breeders would be out of business, right? So it starts with the people that want dogs. It starts with them. And it's just a sad thing. Hi, Donnie. How are you? We're talking about dogs and sometimes I just get on a tangent. Okay, doing our second coat. Sometimes, Darlene. Sometimes. No, I feel like I want to start posting like every couple of days some of the dogs that are in the shelters. It was not a big deal for me to get up early and drive and go get in line for Darcy. Anybody can do that. Anyone. You don't have to live in the same city that you adopt. Okay? You don't. In this area. So maybe in some cities you do. But there's so many extra dogs in the system. There's so many dogs in LA, San Bernardino. I don't understand. All of a sudden. So I really feel it has something to do with COVID, how people had lots of dogs because they were home and they wanted to have dogs. They're like, finally, we're home. We can have a dog. We can raise it and we can be here with them. And then they went back to work and their dogs all got ignored. And then when their dogs got loose, they're like, oh, I'm not going to go look for it. I'm not going to go look for it. It's just the saddest thing. So that's just kind of my opinion, that some of it has to do with COVID, that people were home with their dogs. And so they thought they would get a dog, maybe they never had one before. And all of a sudden, oh, I'm home. So I'm going to get a dog. That's strictly my opinion. And just because dogs don't like other dogs doesn't mean they're bad or mean. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We're definitely we're on the struggle bus a little bit with personality conflicts and with Darcy. Darcy really wants what Darcy wants. It's funny. And I'm like, you have to give it time. We have to give it time, and we have to not allow the situations where she gets like so upset about things. Sometimes, the other dogs want her bone, and there is absolutely no way that Darcy is giving up her bones. There are personality conflicts with people. There's personality conflicts with dogs. Yeah, it doesn't mean that they're bad. Absolutely. That is a great point. Okay. So I'm just putting the second coat on everything. Getting all my second coats. Then I'm going to do some details. I'm going to do cheekies and anything else that I need to do before I glue it together. Yeah. Okay, so where's my green? I'm going to get extra green. It was sad when I had to win Dalmatians. And everybody had to, exactly. No, I totally agree. Everybody had to have a Dalmatian. It was really sad. If you buy dogs online or from pet stores, you're feeding them. Yes, exactly. It is sad. And people want what kind of dog they want. But the shelters are full of those dogs. People don't realize they are full of doodles. They are full of Shih Tzus, poodle mixes. They're full of so many dogs. And I just feel like we have to do more. We have to do better, guys. We just have to. So maybe that's part of this whole thing, is that it's opened my eyes. We've always had Shih Tzus because I have severe allergies. Okay. But there's lots of other dogs. And look at how many dogs, look at the dogs that we got. We were able to take Annie and Riley out of a really terrible breeding situation. So it was from a backyard breeder that had a really terrible situation, and we were able to step in and get them. So we rescued them, and of course Sophie's a total rescue, and she's a mixed breed. Annie and Riley, I didn't do their DNA because I actually have AKC paperwork. So I'm assuming that it's correct. But they were basically a surrender, and we were able to step in and grab. There was 9 puppies. There were 9 puppies. And it was a terrible, terrible situation. Okay. All right, let's dry all this. Let's do our little red berries. Let's do cheekies. It just frustrates me so much. Your shelters have a large Pit bull population. Yes. Yes. Inbreeding is, yes. Yes. True. Um, yeah, COVID made the overpopulation. Absolutely. I feel that's so true. Tony says you'd be devastated if your dog got loose. Yes. Yes. And so many people are. So many people. I help so many people on a daily basis know what to do. Many dogs are reunited right away. Many dogs stay right in the area. But if they're a designer dog, basically, oops, I did something with, I'll have to touch that up. I did something with her hair. I gave her gray hair. Come on. Yeah, if they're a designer dog, basically, little white fluffy dogs, even if they're a mix, they disappear. People grab them. It's really hard. It's really hard and sad. It's really sad that that happens. It's hard for those families to accept that, but it does happen a lot. Certain breeds are just snatched up, sometimes right out of their family's arms at gunpoint. There's been a lot of that recently. Okay, I saw there was like little centers of these. There we go. It came out from the tape. Perfect. All right. So let's do our red berries, and then we'll do cheekies. So red berries. Make sure her microchip. Yes, perfect. Yes, yes. Is updated. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the microchip thing is huge. Okay, I want to push that. There are so many places that are doing free microchipping. If your area is doing that, take advantage of it. Okay, and it really isn't that expensive. A lot of the humane societies will do like a $20 one, but Arizona has frequently Arizona, because they have a huge problem with that. Yuma, they're lost dogs all the time. Okay, I don't know if it's because they have the older population that have all the white fluffies, but the Yuma is terrible for lost dogs all the time. Yuma and Phoenix, they have the clinics a lot that do the free microchipping. I see that quite frequently. Okay, I'm going to move this to this side for a moment. I'm going to get another one. I need to just get some pink for the cheekies. I don't want that pink. I think I want more of a pink, like peony pink for cheeks. The shelter like you has lots of pit bulls, but not many other dogs. Oh, yeah. You know, it really depends on where you're at. Bigger cities are probably going to have more. The smaller cities might have less. And like I had to do to ensure that I got Darcy, I had to be there early. I had to know that I kind of had the inside scoop that she was going to go up for adoption. I kind of knew that, which was good, because overnight she changed from being on hold to being available, but I already knew that was going to happen. So sometimes you have to get there extra early. Okay, so I'm doing cheekies. It's just a tiny bit on Santa, like right at the bottom. Okay, and then on Rudolph, his cheekies are bigger, and then Mrs. Claus, and I'll do her mouth, her smile. So we'll dry that, and then we'll start inking and getting all of our stuff assembled. I think that's all the detail. So let's dry. Yeah, sometimes like the shelters here have lots of big dogs. The small dogs go really quick. They don't stay in the shelters long. Small dogs are, and that's anywhere. Small dogs are going to go quicker because people in apartments can have them. A lot of your apartment complexes don't allow you to have large dogs or certain breeds. They will say that you can't have pit bulls, or I don't know, there's other breeds that you can't have. I think German Shepherd is probably on the list. Okay, I'm trying not to make that bubble up. Okay, and it just did. But that's okay. That's all right. We'll be okay. All right. Tap it back down. Okay, let's do her smile. I'm going to grab my marker. so I like to use the Identa pens. They work great. So I'm going to do her smile. And then we're going to start inking everything. Okay, so just, there's scoring so you can see exactly where to go. If you happen to paint in the eyelashes and all that, you can use a marker. Okay. All right. We are ready to take things off and kind of get them lined up so that we can ink everything. I usually will check and make sure that there's no paint on the side so I don't mess it up. All right. We're just going to kind of assemble right here. Make sure we got everything the right color, because it can happen that I do things the wrong color. And I would rather catch it right now so that, okay, yeah, that goes right like that. So that I can repaint it if I need to. So I'd rather do that. So I'm going to kind of assemble and then we'll take it apart. We'll ink the edges. And these are going to be cute. These are blocks. They're going to go in. Okay, something seems off. What is off with this? Oh, it just goes right like that. Okay. Something just feels off. Is that upside down? Guess what? Guess what, guys? I think I painted this. Okay, so I think it goes like this. Let me get my Claus white. I painted it upside down. I'm like, why is it not fitting in there right? Let me try to get those cheeks off of there. I got his cheeks on up at the top. I might have to just paint over it. I'm just trying to get it off with the Clorox wipe really quick. Oh my goodness. I was like, why is it not fitting right? It's because I had that piece upside down. Okay, I'm scrubbing it and we'll just have to repaint that piece. Let me just scrub that off. Okay, so we're doing his face. I had the face part upside down. So let's try that again, Darlene. Santa's eyeballs. Yeah, so make sure you do it right. Make sure that you have it the right way. Okay, we can keep pulling all the other stuff off. And then I'm glad I noticed that. See, that's exactly why I pre-assemble in case I messed it up. Coco is on the couch with you. Seems to think your nose is a chew toy. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Oh. Yes, I feel like that is how Darcy thinks that she needs to chew on me. She's funny about that. Okay, we'll let that dry for a moment, and then I have the little thing to do the cheekies. Okay, so glad I figured that out. It's like, why is it not fitting right? Okay, because I did it upside down. Okay, those are all the pieces for Santa. Okay, and then we have Santa Claus is coming to town, and these are all white. I won't be inking that. I do need to do like little polka dots. We'll do that at the very end. What time is it? 7:29. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So there's that. Okay. And then we have this. We're going to do little polka dots on this, but we'll do it afterwards also, just so that we don't have to do it around everything. Here's antlers. And then we have our holly leaf and our nose. And then we have Mrs. Claus. That's for Santa. We'll fix it. Almost everything is always fixable. If I ever had to recut it and do it, then I would do that. That's going to go there. Her little nose. This part goes at the top. And then holly leaf goes at the top. Heart. And button. Okay, so we have all that. So let me do his cheeks on the right part. Okay, so cheekies and cheekies. Okay. Okay, and then let me just fit it together. So I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad I tried it to make sure that everything was great, because it wasn't. Okay, so now when I put that in there, it's going to all fit, and I'm going to be able to see his eyeballs. Perfect. Yay. All right, we're good to go. Let's take this out of the way. We're going to start inking everything, and then we'll glue it together. We'll put our polka dots, all of our little details. Let me just go in closer, and let's go in closer, and let's do like this. Let's do like this, like it's going to be on the block, on the frame. Aren't they so cute? Maybe just a little bit further out. Perfect. Okay. All right. Hey, Melanie, how are you? She has magic gold hazel eyes. Who does? Oh, the dog does. The dog does. Okay, sorry. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Merry Christmas. Okay, let's start with Mrs. Claus. Okay, she's gonna have white little polka dots on this, but we're gonna ink everything first. We're gonna glue it together, then we'll do all of our dots and stuff that we need to do, inking all of her stuff. Some of you have already bought this kit. Let me give you the link for it if you need this. Let me grab the link. A bunch of you have already purchased it. It's on its way. Most people. Some people just placed orders yesterday and today. Okay, so this one is right here. Can't wait to get a colored picture of it in there. Colored pictures are always best, but not always possible. Okay, here's this. Okay, paste. Oh, I wonder if I can give myself stars. Comment since with 200 stars or more will appear. Oh, I'm gonna give myself some hearts if you want. Give me some hearts. If you're not a designer, I would love if you would sprinkle, because sprinkling gets it out there to more people. You know, I don't always stress that. I just kind of go. Wow, my eye has stopped twitching. It was so bad, guys. It was so bad. That's why I'm not in the corner. For those that are just hopping on, I was having a twitchy eye moment this morning. So I'm like, I'm just staying out of the corner because, you know, nobody wants to see that. No one wants to see that. I promise. I promise. Okay. We're almost there. These are going to be so cute. I can't wait. I can't wait for it to be done. I'm excited to see what it looks like. I'm going to love putting this in my booth. I have the frame, so we made the frame first, but you can put these in your leaning ladder, okay? So some of you guys have your leaning ladder, and that's what you want to use. If you want to use the frame, you can order the frame. I'm going to actually glue mine into my frame because I want it to be permanent. Okay, let's just glue this one since we have it done. We'll just start gluing stuff. Where is my little thing that has some glue? For small stuff. We'll just start gluing each one. I'm going to stand up so I can see. I want to make sure that it's completely flush with the bottom. So thanks for sprinkling. I appreciate it. We always love that when you do that. Okay. Here. I can hear hubby out there making his breakfast. I hope he's feeling better. He's, you know, I don't like it when he's sick. It is not fun. It's not fun when your family is sick. And I definitely didn't want to get it. So I was trying to stay away and continually using my hand sanitizer. If I'd have to go through, I was doing laundry, and if I have to touch his doorknob, I was like, okay, I know it has cootie bugs on it, so the doorknob on his door, because he has a separate room. But not that we don't love each other, but our schedules are just so off that it's really hard. Really, really hard. Some of you guys understand that. He gets up just shortly after I go to bed, and I was always waking him. It was always a problem. It was easier to do what we do. Yep. Okay, little bit of glue on the nose. It's so funny because I had a friend that told me that a long time ago. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting idea. And then my life evolved to that. Okay, this goes up here. How's it go? Like that. This is so cute. Isn't she so cute? She's adorable, guys. I love it. I love it. Looking so cute. So cute. Adorable. All right. And then, we'll do little dots later. Isn't she sweet? She's really fun. Okay, let's switch this. Let's do this. We'll just keep going one by one, and they'll be done. All right. All my inking. Okay. Oh, guess what I didn't do? I didn't do inside the ears. So inside the ears, I need to do kind of like I did on the cheeks. I need to do some of that. Where is that little thingamadiggy? Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to go into the cheeks and I'm going to put some of this from when I did. I'm going to go into the ears and put some of that from the cheeks. Okay, so using the same little dauber. There we go. Oh, they love having him home. Yeah. They probably should not be on his lap with him being sick, but they are. They are. They're just in there. They're loving it. They're going to be so spoiled when he leaves. They're going to and goes back to work tomorrow. You know. Because on the weekends when he's home, he's not sitting in there. He's out working in his garage. He's up with the oh, this doesn't get done at the top because that goes on top of it. He's up with the neighbors. He's a little social butterfly. He knows everything that's going on in the neighborhood. Okay, let's get these things on here. No, he loves being out talking to the neighbors. It's always been that way. Since the beginning of time. He always liked that. Okay. And then take my little sponge and get the antlers in place. This is so cute. So they do go a certain way, a left and a right. So I'm trying to look and see. I think this one goes on this side. It's not a big deal if you get the wrong one on the wrong side. Don't sweat the small stuff, guys. And it is all small stuff. I promise. I promise it is all small stuff. And the nose. And like I said, we're going to do some little highlights. I just got my finger stuck in that. Let me get a Q-tip. Because I got some glue right there. These are turning out so darn cute. If I can clean up my mess. All right, Rudolph. I'm sorry. You're a little messy. You must be like me. All right, here we go. There is our little poinsettia. Okay, so two are done. Okay, let's get Santa done. So we need to ink Santa, and then we'll glue him together. Isn't that cute? These are turning out so darn cute. I love it. Love, love, love it. So fun. And they're going to look even more cute, even cuter. More cute. Once we put them into the frame, oh my gosh. And I'm going to glue mine in. So I'm doing that because at my craft shows, people tend to pick things up and everything falls off. I don't sell extra blocks or anything like that at my craft show. I just sell the ladder with the block, and I have an issue with people picking up things and pieces fall out. And especially since I'm not going to be there at my next craft show, I will be at the Watts of Love weekend, and all my stuff will be at the craft show selling itself. My crafter friends will be what we call fluffing the booth, which just means when something sells, they move stuff around. I'm hoping to have enough that they'll just be able to move something. They won't actually have to rearrange stuff. They'll just slightly move things, and it will be fine. My signs, I am making 6 of every sign, so I'll have them stacked. So one sells, there's still one behind. Okay, all right, let's glue Santa together. And we're just going to really lightly do the words. Okay, so not a ton. Santa, you are so cute. Sorry about the mess up on your face. We fixed your face, though. We got you all fixed up. I'm glad that I realized that before I was gluing it together. Because just like I said, you should always kind of try it. Make sure everything works. Make sure it's the right color. What if I painted something the wrong color? I don't want to be in the gluing process and realize that. Let's put some glue there. You always want to have that opportunity to fix it before you final glue it. There we go. Okay. Turn, turn, turn until it's the right way. There we go. Okay, then this goes at the bottom, and then we have the mustachio and a little bit for the nose. Right there. That goes there. And then there's a button. So I'm going to grab my little sponge. There's a button. There's a star. Okay, so button, button, button. Who's got the button? And there's the star. The star goes right here. We're gonna put some little white highlights. We're not gonna speckle. We're gonna do some little white highlights on things. I think I moved it. There we go. Okay, that goes there. Make sure everything's lined up. Isn't he so cute? He's adorable. Santa, you're adorable. Who will be putting together your booth? I will be putting it together. And then I will be tearing down the day after the show closes. She's going to let me tear down the day after. So I will be setting my booth up. For that craft show, we set up the weekend before. So I will be setting up Saturday and Sunday. And if I need to run over and do anything else on Monday, I can. And then I fly out on Thursday, and the show opens on Thursday. So I won't be there for my opening day, which is a little sad. I'm just doing a tiny bit of my inking, just a little bit. I don't think I'm going to ink on the snowflakes. I'm going to leave those. I'm just doing a little bit of inking on the words, just a tiny bit. So the show opens Thursday night at 4. We can't get there early. There's a school going on there now, so can't get there early to set up stuff anyways. But it opens on Thursday, and then it's open all day Friday, like 9 to 5, and then it's open on Saturday 9 to 3, and then people tear down, and I get back early. I got an early flight coming back Sunday morning, and I tear down when I get back. So she's accommodating my schedule because she really wants to have my stuff there, that's so nice. That's so nice. So it will work. It works this time. I won't be doing it again. I will make decisions. It's so hard. It's so hard to think of doing that and not being at my show. You know, I never do that. I never do a show that I'm not at. It doesn't happen. That's only happened one time before when I was actually in the hospital and I'm going under anesthesia. I'm like, get my stuff to the craft show. The girls will put it out. And they did. So when I had a tubal pregnancy and they're like, ma'am, you're going to have surgery right away. I'm like, no, I have a craft show. And they're like, oh, ma'am, you're dying. You have to have surgery. And I'm like, all right, okay. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how we can be? You know, it's like, no, I have a craft show. I can't be having surgery. That's not on my calendar. Santa Claus is coming to town. All right, we're almost there, guys. Couple more things. Another snowflake over here. This little sponge works really good to just get a little bit on here, and then I'll push it all down. Perfect. If you want to put shimmer on there, you absolutely can. Okay, I'm just going to press down on everything. It looks good. I do need to do a few dots. Like I said before, I'm going to do a few little highlights. Show must go on. Absolutely. Your grandchildren's little white fluffy dog left with an aunt while they vacationed 12 hours after. Oh, he was gone, daydreaming. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah. I don't know if I'll have any help tearing down. Possibly. Sue usually comes and helps me tear things down. She's such a sweetheart. Okay, let me put little polka dots on here. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. Okay, so there's polka dots here and there. Not really close together. They're kind of far apart. Okay, so just random. Random here, random there. It just kind of adds to it. I just think it's super cute. You can usually get 3 polka dots after every time that you dip your stylus into the paint. You can usually get 3 polka dots out of it. So this is the boring part. Watching me dot everything. I'm pretty much done. I'm going to put it into the frame in a minute. Okay, that's done. I'm not going to overdo. Okay, now I need to do just a little bit on here. And I'm going to kind of try to do a pattern, a little bit of a pattern. Okay, so there's that, and then which one else? Okay, so white with this one, and then red polka dots with this. Is there any highlights? There are highlights. I need to do the highlights while I'm here too. Okay, so highlights on the hat. So like this and down. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and then the nose. Little highlight on the nose, and then down here, and then a little dot on the star, little dots up here. I probably use the small end to do tiny dots there, and then highlight here. Okay, I think that's almost done. Almost done. Almost. We'll use the small end. Okay, super cute. Look at that. Look at him. He's adorable. Santa, you are so sweet. Okay, white on this one. White little dots, and then we'll do some highlights. And then there's red polka dots on this one. And you know what? You could do a pattern. Like if you wanted to do the 3 dots, that's kind of cute. So it's kind of a pattern. Okay. So you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to do single polka dots or if you want to do like a pattern, totally up to you. Okay. All right. And then she has a few highlights on her. So, oh, this is actually all white on here. Okay. Let me do the nose. I'm going to use this small end. Okay. So we're going to use the small end and do the nose. And then there's little dots on the glasses. Okay, there's a little dash up here with dots. And the little berries have dots. Okay, this actually is white right here. So if you have a little brush, you can do that. I'm just going to do it with my stylus. So this is white. Easy to do with a stylus. Painting with a stylus on things like this is just fine. Just dip and dot, or dip and paint, dip and drag, whatever you want to call it. I'm just kind of filling it in, and then we'll dry all these. Okay, so we'll make sure everything is dry 100%. Okay, so see how I just did that, just like that, just like that. I know, it's fun. I love doing this stuff. I love it. Okay. Now, she has red polka dots on her outfit, so we'll do that. I'm going to, I need this small end. Which is the small end? I have paint on both ends. So I'm going to do a little, like a dash and that. And then on my little button. Okay, so she has red polka dots on her dress. So let me get some red. I'm going to need red for here anyways. Okay, so she has red polka dots on her dress. Kind of trying to do a pattern here, kind of, sort of. All right, it's working. It is working. Okay, so there's her polka dots. I'm not going to keep adding more because I could. Okay, so she's done. All right, now I'll do the highlights on Rudolph first, and then I'll do his red polka dots around the outside. So he's gonna have some white highlights on things. Okay, so we're gonna do some little ones on here on his antlers. We're gonna do his ears. You can do as little or as much as you want. Okay, totally up to you. His little berries. We're going to do some on the holly leaves. Okay, so like I said, as much or as little as you want. Totally up to you. Okay, and then he's going to have his nose. So his nose and another dot, and then 3 dots right here on the cheekies. Whoops, that one didn't turn out as well. Okay, 3 dots on the cheeks. Okay, now I'm going to do the red polka dots in the background. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, sorry. I'm reading the same thing twice. And then we'll dry everything. And then we'll put it into our little frame. Okay, so I'm going to do like a pattern here. I'm going to not drag my hand through this. Okay, I'm going to be really careful and not drag my hand through Rudolph and mess him up. Because you know me. You know how I am. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, and then go over to this side. Okay, I think I need one up here, and here. Okay, all done. We're gonna dry. I don't need anything else. I think I'm good. I think we got all of our highlights, and then we'll bring our frame in. So let's dry all of this. I love it, you guys. It's a lot of work, but I tell you, it's super fun. So I'm drying all those little dots. Now, they're not going to dry all the way through, so I'm going to be careful when I put these into the frame that I don't press down on it. I need to glue the things on the back. Maybe we should do that and then continue to dry this. Maybe I should do that. Okay, so, oopsie. Okay, so these are going to go in like this. This is the order. Let me get the frame. Okay, so this is the frame we made first. So we made this frame. I'm going to move my paint so I don't have it oopsie. We're going to let's glue the things on the back. So these are the things that you're going to hang it with. You could put it on an easel too if you want. Okay, so these are going to go on the back. Let's do that first. All right, so we're going to glue this together. And then we'll continue to dry our blocks. Okay, so let me go out a little bit more. Okay, so then just put this over the top of that and get it even. There's a little bit of glue on this side. No big deal. Same with this one. Okay. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then just put the glue on here. Oops, there's a lot. Oops. And then put it in the corner. Make sure it's square in the corner. So this is what you're going to hang it with. If you want to put it on the easel, you totally can. Okay. All right, and then we can flip it back over and we'll put our blocks in. Okay, I'm going to glue mine in because guess what, guys? I don't want mine to come out. I want mine to stay in here because at the craft show it will come out. You haven't had a craft show in a long time. Yeah, you need to book one. I have my regular craft shows that I've had forever. Okay, hope these all fit. Just going to glue them in. So normally you wouldn't do this, but at my craft shows, I don't want people mixing and matching things. So I'm just going to glue all my blocks in and they're not going to come out. And hopefully I don't have to sand anything. Hopefully all of them fit perfectly. There's one. Okay. And then here's my Rudolph. Okay. Isn't this so cute? And then here's my Santa. And here's Mrs. Claus. Okay, and then I'm going to just press down for a minute. Have it stay. Isn't that so cute? There you go, guys. Look at how cute that is. That's adorable. I'm making sure I don't move the back part. I love it. What do you guys think? I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. Okay, it is 8 o'clock. I have to go. Let me just put me up to me. All right. And my eyes stopped twitching, so yay, that's a good thing. Look at how cute this is, guys. This is so fun. I love it. I love it. I don't even know which my favorite block is. I like all of them together. Do you guys have a favorite block? I think they're all adorable. I like them all together. They're all fun. They're all different. What color of ink? The ink that I use is the espresso truffle. So I just used espresso. No, wait a second. No, I didn't. I used the white. So the white that let me see if it's back in stock. Let me see if it came back in stock. It's just white, cloud white. And it's from Versa Magic. Let me see, and Dewdrop. So we did find an alternative the other day. So the white. So let me see, my white, the new alternative one hasn't come yet. So I haven't tried it out yet. It's arriving soon. Let me see when. So these are out of stock. So I'm not able to get the same ones. Oh, I have so many orders. It's shipped. It's arriving on Thursday. So the new one for me to try out is arriving on Thursday. So I'll let you know on the new one. But this one here is not this. It's not the same as the one that I'm getting because the one I'm getting is a different brand. All right. Yeah, just a different brand, but I think it's going to be spongy like this. So I'll let you guys know. Let me send you the link for this one. Am I able to do that? Let me send you the link for this, but I haven't tried it yet. So just keep in mind, this is a different brand. Keep in mind that I don't know how it's going to work, but I'll send it. So you'll know what to look for. But this is currently out of stock. All right. Okay, guys. Thanks for being here. I'm going to go. I have to get my day started. All right. I love you guys. I hope you had fun. I love this project. It's going to be cute at my craft show. All right. I'll see you